you can't act. I know I think you do it. You better learn to shake hands. Treat me like your mother. Don't act like you can't act. Stand up like a man. You better learn to shake hands. Treat me like your mother.
Well, we were at Bonnaroo 2010. Patrick came by with some mutual friends and asked if you guys ever thought about doing a case made out of vinyl.
It was kind of cool just to stand there with a guy that you have their products and stuff, and then you're like, oh, what about doing this? And he's like, oh wow, of course, yeah, we can try it, you know.
Well, with an iPhone case, it was actually, when the idea first came, it was something we were really interested in because obviously millions and millions of people use iPhones. Trying to figure out though, first of all, is this something that makes sense for us being a record label that focuses primarily on vinyl? How could we possibly sell the fact that we're making an iPhone case?
This project was kind of ground up, so we needed to implement some visual brand, style. It's kind of a unique formula. It's not necessarily just black, yellow, and a certain typeface. It's very sleek and simplistic, but it's got a good historic tinge to it.
So we thought, okay, how can we make this something that totally makes sense for our brand, totally incorporates what we do, which is make vinyl records, and still be a practical iPhone case. It was actually quite a challenge.
Candy cane girl, don't you know your name, girl?
In some ways, there's a real mystery to how vinyl is made. I think there's a lot of intrigue to it, and it's funny, people still have trouble getting their head around how the grooves even work. It's funny, it's a simple technology that's been around longer than CDs, but somehow people can understand a laser reading a reflective surface, but they just can't get their head around how the sound gets in those grooves.
What's really cool about the ones that we're using is you can see the actual grooves, you can feel the grooves of the record. If you really tried to play it with a needle, it would actually play pieces of music.
In a weird way, you're taking records and kind of destroying them and making them a case.
Part of what makes this so special is that it's an actual record put out here at Third Man.
It's a really interesting concept. I love the idea of taking an analog object and using it in this modern realm.
The iPhone in particular is definitely like a canvas for personal expression.
Why would you want to put that on the back of your iPhone? Because you love vinyl records. Why not, you know? Get your needle out and see if you can't play a little clip of music. There's a little bit right there, I promise you.